I'm understand street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that shit. I know what you're trying to say.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah. I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach. Cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of general, know the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. Man, we sharing y'all. You heard me. Two Nula nights to everybody. I hope everybody having a very two Nula night, and I hope everybody has a very two Nula day so far. Before they get into the next interview, but this is story, so I'm gonna let him tell it. You heard me? Yo,
What's up, brother?
I'm cool. You want to shout your people out first, or you want to get straight into it?
Man, I ain't got nobody to shout out. It's me by myself out here.
It's all great, baby. So won't you introduce yourself to the viewers? You heard me? What you go by? Where you from? You heard me?
Oh, for sure. My name Greg Williams 3. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. And that's all that is right there. I do country music.
Yes, sir. So we don't see a lot of black country music people, right? So
Right.
how did you initially get into that style of music, Greg?
To make the long story short is where
Nah, you ain't gotta make it short. We got all day.
well, I can say back when I just recently got out of the military, and I ain't gonna say recently, but it's been a year now. And I was always doing music and karaoke and stuff, and all my buddies and stuff was like, man, you should really focus on that, because at first I used to rap, and the people that really know me know I'm really crazy with the bars. But then talking to my family and stuff, and I was like, well, I don't like the way the music industry is. And my mom asked, she was like, how do you think you can make a change by still doing what you love? And I was like, well, I can change genres. And of course, typical, they're like, oh, well, you gonna do blues or gospel or R&B? And I'm like, no, I want to do something totally different, country.
Yeah. What made you choose country?
Well, first, because I'm a history geek, man. Black people, we created the country music. We created a lot of genres.
Yeah. Let them know, G.
And it really got stolen from us and got taken over by the other ethnicities.
Same thing as rock and roll.
Right. So I'm like, man, I think it'll be fair for me to come back out, put my own little twist to it, and show them that the Black Americans can actually still be productive in multiple genres and still talk about the same thing without speaking violence or sodomy or anything against a woman or something.
Yeah. So you say you know how to sing too, right?
Oh yeah.
Why no R&B? Because I'm trying to see how you went from a rapper to a country singer, but you sing. You see what I'm saying? You skip the
right.
R&B
So I guess it's where well with because I naturally have a deep voice in my singing voice.
Yes, sir.
And I was like, I don't really.
In the church, G?
Huh?
Did this start off in the church?
Yeah, man. I was born and raised in the church, man. Went to church every Sunday. Went to church every Sunday. Nah, I'm young, man. I turned 25 last July.
All right, you know them 80s, baby. We ain't had no choice. You either got up and got your ass whooped. You're
right. Nah, but the catch is though, like I'm the youngest of all my siblings, and most of my siblings late 80s, early 90s, and so I grew up in that style.
So when you changed over, you heard me from rap. What was your style of rap? Was you a hip hop artist? Was you a rap singer? Was you a country rapper? You understand me?
No, I didn't really have no style. You gave me a beat and say, give me some. I give it to you. You want to talk about the streets? We talk about the streets. Right. You want to talk about having fun? I talk about having fun. You want to talk about getting the girls? I get the girls. It don't matter what it is. Talk about the day-to-day life. Anything that happened with the day-to-day life, I will rap about it. Simple as that.
Was it a difficult transition from you going from country?
Nah,
Yeah, it was easy.
it was definitely easy. It was. I thought it was gonna be hard, but it's definitely not. Especially because I just got off a podcast last week,
Hmm.
and they asked the same thing, and I was like, nah. When you live in a certain lifestyle and you writing about it, it's easy
Yeah, yeah,
instead of trying to make up some stuff that you ain't never do.
that was real. I would have said, G, that's real, G. You heard me? So let's take them back. Let's take them back. You say you from Alabama, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you with that roll tide shit, huh?
Oh no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Look, I'm a
You
loyal
know,
fan. I'm a Auburn Tigers fan all day
oh
long.
man, it works, man. Come on, man. Come on, G. We was vibing, G. You hear me? What's your NFL team?
I don't got one, man. I'm more about players when it come down to NFL. I just
Oh,
love the game of football. Truth be told.
that's what's up, man. What you know, the Who That Nation is always open and ready for new members. Yeah, it's KB. It's free of charge.
I
You
got
know
you.
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
you.
We just
I
want the
like them over
support.
there down in New Orleans. I like them down there.
This season?
Oh yeah, I love the game regardless, no matter what
Mm,
it is. I never
facts, facts.
discredit nobody when it come down to having a good play or good anything. I give credit when credit due.
I do. Fuck Derek Cole. Fuck Billy Adams. You heard me? So let's take them all the way back. G, you say you from Alabama. You heard me? Let us in New Let us in New Orleans and the viewers from all around know how it is growing up in Alabama. Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it violent? Is it country? You understand me? How it is
Man,
growing up in the
I can say for me, because I can't really speak on everybody's life, but I can only speak in my shoes.
as you should.
I had a little bit of both. Um, Father side, countryside, but I'm from the capital. So, but my mother's side,
Which side
more
thugging? Your mama's side or your daddy's side?
on my mama's side all day long.
Oh, my daddy's side thugging.
My mama's side all day long.
Right,
But
right.
growing up in the city with my mom, yeah, I seen the fast life of people getting killed, losing best friends, going to school and all that stuff. And it was hectic, and it's where you always had to keep your head on the swivel. Um, but I always carried myself to where I was known, but I wasn't known. Like the people know me not to mess with me, to where no, I don't cause no harm or nothing.
Yeah.
But people know I'm also that cool guy too as well
So you
that I
got your
get along.
respect. You ain't
Yeah,
you ain't really no gangster, but they respect your mind.
right, right.
Facts, facts. So how did you initially get into the music? You heard me?
Um, it's crazy. You remember about I think it's about 10 years ago, they did the So Gone challenge
Yeah,
with Fantasia.
yeah, yeah.
So I was just joking around and I did a freestyle to it and put it on YouTube, and my sisters and some of the people I was in school with, they was like, "Man, you just came up with that?" And I was like, "Yeah." They was like, "Man, you should really start rapping for real, for real." But I always been a pen and paper dude. Like I like poetry and
I interview a lot of upcoming artists, right? And
right,
I'm gonna say about 80% started from poetry.
right.
What is it about poetry that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's like rapping without a beat, but what
hmm
is it about poetry that makes it so easy for that transition to rap? You know what I mean?
Because you know what, it's so many different styles of poetry. That's why I feel like it for me, my transition was so simple from
Mhm.
jumping from rap to country to where you got your haikus and all that stuff to where you can just rhyme, or you can
Wait,
just
what's a
go up
haiku, Greg?
where it's a
Don't come
short
on here with them big ass words, Greg, dog.
it's a short poem that you can say so little but means so much,
Absolutely.
right? And it's like it's an A B rhyme scheme. So at the end of the first sentence, you're rhyming with the second sentence, and same vice versa all the way down. And it's very short. It's like 7 to 10 sentences. And in a regular rap, that's a verse right there already.
Yeah, yeah.
So, um, but
So
most definitely,
how many bars would you say is a poem?
just a regular average poem. Like
Yeah.
a 16, 16,
All right, so you had a cheat code.
like a 16.
You had a cheat
Yeah,
code
man.
then, Greg.
I was like, yeah, man. My mom, being the youngest of six on my mom's side, my mom ain't play when it came down to education.
Shout out to
Um, yeah, she ain't play that stuff. Like she didn't mind me doing what I needed to do, but education was always first when it came
Ooh,
down to
then you from
anything.
Alabama. They got them old big country switches on the trees, huh?
Oh yeah, oof, crazy. But shoot, being in the city, man, we ain't have trees, so we had extension cords and anything mama get her hand on.
Slippers.
Everything, boy, that was crazy.
So I asked my interviewers, right? But you got two genres, so this is a two-part question. You heard me?
Hmm.
Before you put the pen to the paper yourself, right? What rappers did you listen to that influenced you to rap? And then what country singers did you listen to that influenced you to do country?
Well, I'm gonna give you one that can answer both because,
You
like I
cheating,
said,
Greg.
'cause-
You cheating,
look, wait,
Greg.
wait, wait, listen, because I say that because I get asked that a lot. But
Okay.
my music genres is so broad, I can't just pinpoint one person or two people because, like, for example, you
Wait. You
remember?
about to answer my next question, so let me ask it. You hear me?
All right,
with all the orders that we have already, right?
uh-huh.
What are you bringing different to the table that we are already being served? Can I ask the question, Greg?
Go ahead. I'm saying, well,
What,
I think I bring different is that I bring soul, love. I don't show the ignorance that's usually portrayed on us. Like,
mm,
can I get ignorant? Yeah, I can. But
mm,
it's like a switch. It's a switch. It's a time and place for everything. And but I show that I have class about myself, and I show that I got manners and I got respect for people. I show that we also go through things other than street life from what
mm,
they see.
mm. That's what's happening.
But
So, do you? Oh, go ahead. My bad, G.
oh, go ahead.
Do you write the country music or do you just do covers?
No, I write all my stuff. I write all
Mm.
my stuff.
So, let's hit an artist. Let's hit them artists, G.
Um, just so I since you want me to stick to the two separate questions for rap, man, I say I'm gonna give you Nola a shout out on this one. Wayne crazy with the bars, man.
Yeah,
I Wayne is
he is.
crazy with them bars. Wayne, even I can say for versatility wise, I like. You remember how Ti went on the song with Justin Timberlake
Yeah,
and was speaking true stuff,
yeah.
but then he'll come back with a song talking about gang and all that stuff. I was like, I dig that. I like those artists. I like those type of artists where they
Like
didn't just
Pac.
stick to
We
one
got
type
like a
of thing.
Pac.
I'm gonna say, yeah, like of course, like I would just listen. And now that my mind is more developed now, I went back and actually listened to a lot of Tupac songs, and I was like, man, I said, this is deep. This is real deep.
You can
But
still, it's still stuff happening today that he
that he
spoke.
spoke about, right? And I looked at that. I looked at that. I was like, and I use even though I use inspirations like those guys, all the OGs in the game when it come down to music, I use inspirations from all of them and tell my side of the story too. But when it come down to the countryside, on the other hand,
Wait.
um,
Was it solely them that influenced you with the rap?
no, man, it's so many artists, man. I'd be here forever naming the people.
What?
Like,
Well, let's stick to Wayne. We gonna stick to Wayne.
right.
What is it about Weezy We that made you want to put the pen to the paper, Greg?
When I remember the first song I memorized by him was a Millie,
Oh, Millie, you're
a
missing out,
Millie.
G. You're missing
But
out.
look,
You're missing
because
out.
like remember I said my mom was always about education, and
Mm-hmm.
whenever I was around my father's side down in the country, we only listened to gospel. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really get to listen to music like that because I was either in the books, working, or playing sports.
Your moms would have liked Wayne because he started when he was 12. So from
Right,
12 to 17, he didn't curse.
right. Like I didn't
Yeah.
really start cursing. I didn't start cursing until I got to playing high school football.
You play
And
football?
oh yeah, I'm a 3-sport
I
athlete,
burned
man.
you, Greg. I, I burned you, Greg.
No, 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 no. Like
What you
I didn't
play?
play. I in high school I played wide receiver, kick return, punt return. And then when I joined the military, I went and played ball overseas in Germany, and I was a cornerback in kick return, punt return.
I burned you on that sideline, Greg, with that going
Don't,
for that
hey,
five.
hey, don't get it twisted now. Don't get don't get it twisted.
It's all gravy, baby. What's up with the country? Who you listen to that influenced you with the country?
Um, shit, man. I probably get backlash from this, but I think Conway Twitty, Ray Charles,
Ray
Elvis.
Charles was a country singer?
Later on
What?
in his career, he switched over.
All right, you learned something new every day. That wasn't in the
Uh,
movie either, right?
mm-mm.
Okay. All right, you learned something. Your little music, what they call them things?
Like
Not
a music,
entre,
or a guru,
huh?
like a music guru, or like where I search stuff and just go from
I
there.
tried to say a big word and fucked it up. Don't worry, Greg. It's all it's all good, Greg. You hear me? So, what is it about those artists that had you into the country music? I didn't know Ray Charles was a country music singer, though.
Right, but like it's not just also them. Like it's so many artists that other than rap that pursue my country, like like James Brown, for example, the soul, the his type of soul music. Michael Jackson. I just listen to hear how their wordplay are, how they're flowing, how they making their
They kick
sentences
it.
so complicated but so simple as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I was like, man, that's cool, man. I was like, cause I always like once I got older and starting to understand the music more and start going through life, and I was like, God, dog.
So that's when you started taking it serious?
Well, I just started taking it serious. Cause I was just gonna, this last song that I just put out, the video that I just put out that was only my second song. That
That's
was
the
only
song.
my second song.
That's the song I contacted you off.
Mm-hmm. That was only my
Uh,
second song, but I got so many, like right now, cause I'm so business oriented, man.
wait. You about to answer the next question, so let me ask it. You hear me?
Go ahead, go
From that
ahead.
first song, from the first song, I'm talking about rap and country, right? To the most previous song you wrote. How many songs are in your catalog? Can I ask the question, Greg?
Um, recorded, only recorded, or
Lost files, features, shit in the vault, recorded, everything. Everything you ever wrote. How many songs did you write in the country side and the rap side?
over about, because I took a break. Let me say that I took a break. I took a break for about 5 6 years.
Why,
Um,
Greg?
hmm?
Why was the break needed?
Because when I started rapping, I was still in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know too much about the music industry and stuff. And I actually got a record deal when I started rapping, but I joined the military, and I didn't know that I can get my military contract null and void if the rap contract was bigger. But I
Mm.
found out
That
after.
either. Damn, you
I
dropping
found
gems on this motherfucker, Greg.
I found out that after, and so I was like, so at first before I found out that, I was like, man, I'm about to just focus on getting my life right, use the military as my stepping stone, see the world, and be
Get them
myself.
benefits. Don't forget them benefits.
Oh, I got it now. I got it now.
Don't
So
forget your benefits.
boom. But that's the reason why I took a break. And like I said, my friends and my family was the one that persuaded me to get back into it recently, and that's what that was. And I was going through a lot, and I remember this old person telling me the best thing to do, especially if you're a musician and you got stuff on your mind, write about it right then and there.
Mm. Make some paper out your pain, huh?
Right.
Exactly.
So,
So what
but
is it about that deal that made you not like what goes on in the industry, G?
um, like I said, the because Alabama, we're known for racism and
Yeah.
prejudice and all that stuff,
They still
and
hang niggas out there, huh?
it's bad, man. It's bad. It's racism everywhere, but heart of the civil rights movement and all that stuff down the street from where I'm from, and
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time when I came back home from the military, I
Mm-hmm.
stopped and got gas at this gas station, little mom and pop gas station, and when I pulled up, they closed the door, and somebody outside was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "Whoa, what you mean? What am I doing here? I'm getting gas." And they was like, "Nah,
See,
we ain't got no more."
see what I'm saying? We a little different down here. We done blew that bitch up.
Now look,
You heard
I,
me?
all parts inside of me want to go stupid, but I was like,
I,
"Nah," I
I
said,
respect. Yeah, I respect that. Did you grow up as a child experiencing racism, G?
"Oh yeah, most definitely, most
See,
definitely."
we don't play. We never like. I know it's a racist world and it's all that going on, but we don't play that down here, G. You heard me?
Like
So
now, has it calmed down from since I was a child to now? Yeah, it have, but I ain't saying like, oh yeah, if I walk down the wrong street, they'll put me in back of a pickup truck and go hang me on the tree. Nah, ain't nothing like that. But I'm saying like for like the school teachers, the
yeah,
people who had authority was showing racism.
take
And
us
like
back.
that's
Take us back, G. How was it? You see what I'm saying? Like you say, the people with authority. How was it growing up in such a racist state?
man, I think I can say is that it make us a product of our environment. Because like they always say, racism isn't born, it's taught.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And growing up and me been having the mind, like I'm thankful that I still do, is where I always think about everything. And I always used to ask my mom, like, why they treat us like this? Or why can't they see me being a good person like them? Or and all that. And she always used to
When,
say, if you want to see change, you make the change yourself.
when exactly did you realize that this is racist?
I remember one day with my great grandmother on my father's side, Lord rest her soul.
Right.
Um, I remember we was going to church and we stopped to get gas and somebody said something to her. And at the moment, I didn't know what they was talking about. But he called her an offensive language. And my great grandmother, she's a Native American. She's redheaded, light bright
You could
woman.
say you could. They called the nigga.
That
Yeah,
and
you
I
can
was
say
like,
that on here. We thugging over here. You can say whatever you want.
and I was like, Grandma, what? I was like, what that means? She was like, don't worry about it. Just know you stay away from people like that.
Mm.
And I used to see it a lot, so much, so much. And she was so strong about it. And I was like, man, I was like, that is crazy. Like I remember she used to tell me stories about how she was brought up and stuff and how things are
Mm.
still similar. And I was like, man, I remember that back when I was like 8, 9 years old and stuff. And I was like, dog. Like I remember one time, the first time I got in trouble with the police. Like, did I
Take
hang
it
around
to
with
it.
the bad kids as they classified? Yeah, I did. Um, but I never been the bad kid. And
You got friends
one day,
from around where you stay at.
huh?
You got friends from around where you stay at.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember this police officer stopped. He stopped me, and he was like, "Let me check your book bag." And I was like, "Check my book bag." He was like, "Let me check your book bag." And then I was like, "For what?" And then he was like, "You getting smart with me?" And I was like like the typical stuff, like you see in the
Yeah,
movies and stuff, the
yeah.
typical thing. And he was like, "You getting smart with me?" And I was like, "No." Then he was like, "Come here, come to the car." And he set me in back of the car, and he opened my bag and stuff, emptied my stuff out on the ground.
Were you in
And
the
then,
car?
yeah, while I was in the car,
He took you
and
out of your car?
no, I was young. I wasn't even a teenager yet. I wasn't even a teenager. And this happened when I was walking home from school.
Damn.
And that was like the first real time it actually happened to me. And when that happened, he just opened the door and said, "Get out," and closed the door and pulled off. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, bro, that's messed up. I was like, but it's cool. I was like, it's cool. I was like, it's
That's one of the pluses from coming from such a violent city. They ain't gonna play with us like that down here. You see
now
what I'm
that why
saying?
but hold up, wait, that's why I was saying. That's what I was saying. Now today, with how things is today, nah, they ain't doing that bullshit. They ain't doing that
Facts,
bullshit today. Like
facts.
you'll catch an old person at the grocery store saying some off the wall shit just because they trying to get their groceries and you took the last thing. But
Yeah,
you ain't saying no police officer pulling one of those stunts again, or you probably catch a teacher doing some crazy stuff before you catch a police officer doing some crazy stuff.
yeah, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
do a
don't say
news
yeah.
show.
I'm yeah.
I
The
do a news show. There's a lot of teachers doing a lot of crazy stuff these days.
oh yeah, man. The
So definitely.
teachers are wild.
So out those songs that you mentioned, do you have a favorite song? Now I'm gonna give. I usually give them one, right? But since you have two genres, I'm gonna give you two. The favorite song you wrote from the rap and your favorite song you wrote from the country.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. But well, let me say because
Only one each, Greg.
I'm a exclude because like I said, I'm so different with this country shit, and I ain't trying to toot my horn and trying to
Nah, we
gloat or
don't
nothing.
come on here being humble, Greg. Talk your shit.
But I that's like the progression that I made from then to now is on both all my country songs outdo all my rap songs. And I can
That's
say my rap songs.
wait. That's the next question. Let me let me
Okay,
ask
wait,
you.
pause, because we didn't skip past three questions. Let me go back and answer the first. How many songs I got in my vault? I got over probably like over from all the songs, my rap and everything that I did, features and all that stuff I wrote for people, probably over 200 songs.
Out them 200, you got to give me your two favorite from the rap genre and the country genre and why.
Rap, my very first rap song, which was called "Hate Me."
Wait, I'm gonna
Uh,
ask you that, Greg. You asked me that. Oh, let me. All right. Well, what's the very first song that you wrote, Greg?
a song called "Hate Me" to a Lil Boosie song. Actually, it was a Lil Boosie type beat that I pulled off of YouTube, and yeah, I brainstormed that thing, and
All right. Now answer that question because from that question lead it to the next question, but you already answered that question. So you know what I'm saying? You said the favorite song, you gotta give it to me from your country.
it's probably it's an unreleased song right now that I gave a snippet out to, and people going crazy over like, oh man, when you gonna drop it? But that song right there, I feel like it's my favorite so far because somebody disrespected me when I went to the studio of trying to make it seem like I was a hillbilly country singer, and they act like I ain't have bars.
Wait, Greg, so you wrote a country diss song?
Now it's not a diss. It's not a diss because I'm not gonna disrespect nobody, but I'm gonna show you what I can do. Like
This
they
this
thought,
this sounds like a country diss song to me,
like
Greg.
they thought I was more so like you know that song "Take You for a Ride on My Big Green Tractor." They thought I was something like that.
I never heard that song, Greg.
Well, if you look, if they thought I was a typical country singer that sings
Like a
slow and
Garth Brooks, like Garth Brooks.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But you
and I
had to
was
show
like,
me Greg Williams.
I was like, nah, bro. I was like, I'm different. Like I know for a fact I'm different. Can't nobody mimic me at all. I was like,
Mm,
what goes on up here, can't nobody mimic what I do. And I take pride in that.
mm.
And so I went, because I been wrote the songs. I pre-write a lot of songs, but
That's what I do.
I be timid on recording them because I'm my biggest critic. But this song in particular, when I went, it felt like it was magic coming through the mic. Magic coming through the mic the whole time. Because
Mm.
the song is called Rockstar. And
Wait. You a rapper turned country singer, but you got a song called Rockstar.
but it's a country theme. It's a country theme.
You just all over the place, G.
Oh no, wait, let me I seen the first sentence for you real
Wait,
quick.
I was gonna ask you to sing at the end.
Okay,
But if you want,
okay.
go ahead. Give
I'm
it
saying
to us.
so
Give it to us.
in my favorite song right there, I seen the one that you comment under, but in this one right here, I was like, the first thing I say, they say I'm living like a rock star. So it's where I flipped the switch and I was like, they say I'm living like a rock star. I'm growing up fast, running from a cop car, burning up gas.
Yeah.
So,
Greg, you gotta get some more. We need some more. We need some more of that, dog. You finish.
look,
Give us
we
the
go.
first 8 bars. Give us the first 8
Okay, I'm
bars.
gonna skip the chorus. I'm gonna go to the verse.
All right.
The verse, I come in slow, where I say, I had to take my new town flow to that old town road. When back up in them days, my folks ain't never radio. Cause if you looking for a part, I know the perfect place to go. Say me the Addy, if some ladies wanna have a rodeo. Say she like my cowboy hat and my faded blue jeans. She likes a man who sing the country, so tonight it might be me.
Okay.
She got 2 friends that looking right. I guess tonight it might be 3. Kick up that track they leaving. Style is gonna be a movie scene. Cause when I hop up on the
YouTube,
stage,
what's your YouTube? What's your YouTube, Greg?
Greg Williams 3. That's all it is. It's my name. It's my name.
You think it's a game? You don't want to sing? I'm going to your page.
But the song ain't out. It ain't on my page. I didn't put it on my YouTube.
No, that's all right. That's the diss song we talking about.
It's okay, as you say, but no, yeah,
song, Greg.
yeah, yeah.
All right, but
that song ain't out there. It's only on my Facebook on my reels.
Okay. And what about the song that I contacted you with?
That's on YouTube. Yeah.
And you say Greg Williams 3. Is that the number 3 or
the number 3? The number 3.
It's you. It's you on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's Ride.
Let's Ride was my first country song. Last Summer is the one that you comment under.
Let's say that one. Yes, man. So you almost answered the question earlier. I'm gonna ask it now. Which one do you think you do better, rap or country?
Country.
Why?
All the way. Can I? Because I can relate. I feel like I relate to people more with the country.
Okay.
Because people, not everybody, which I was telling the other podcast hosts, not everybody can relate to, oh, I'm gonna go do a drive-by and slide on my eye. Everybody can't relate to that.
Absolutely.
But what everybody can relate to is a heartbreak, falling in love, drinking, and having fun.
Some country music type shit.
Right.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's check you out, G. Well, I already checked y'all, but let's let the public check you out, G. Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
Man, ever since that girl love, man, I ain't been right there since.
Broke your heart, I agree.
It broke my heart.
You don't see the flash baby? I see what you looking at. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll tell you. Okay.
How old is this song, G?
2 months.
Turn it up a little bit.
Tennessee for whiskey on ice. Throw your boots on and dance all night. Where I'm from, we out born in the country. Big trucks may sound a little funny. Yeah, it's hot as hell, but we raise them well. So we sit back swinging on that porch swing. Ooh, so pretty girl, how you do?
Yeah, G. You brought a thing for Greg?
No, no.
You paid for her order?
It was a part of the video. It was a part of the video.
All right, pimp, you hear me? Yeah, let me get that.
We cruise to the bitch about a country mile. You kick your feet up and slept the whole time. Do anything to see that pretty smile. You have a little trouble, just call me anytime. Sitting on the tailgate taking pictures. Cruising down Broadway in a big truck. Don't care what we do as long as I'm with you. I remember everything that's going to be. Remember,
Yeah.
why'd you have been that song?
Okay. Okay, G. How are you being received in the country music world, G? Because you spitting. A lot of people hate on it.
Some do. At first when I first released the song, because some of the big artists in my city, some shared it and they was like, damn, this is catchy and it's different.
And some was like, oh, this competition. He black.
Right. Some people looked at it as competition. And I remember probably after a month after I released it, I came back and shared it and I was like, just a word of advice. I don't see myself in competition with nobody. I was like, it's all love. I was like, I actually want to do music with other artists in the city so we can show people how versatile we is.
Right.
And
oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Writing wise, right? What's the biggest difference from writing the rap and writing the country song?
I think that goes back to when we first started off. When I was like, when you know that you experience that it's easier. It's way easier. Like trying to write a rap song and trying to be different and not talk about what you talked about already is difficult. Cause I get tired of hearing the same a certain artist talk about the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I'm like, all right, now you're losing me. But
it's gone. That wasn't the whole. That's my little brother. He being rude. My bad, G.
Okay.
Go ahead, G. My bad.
But when it comes down to country, on the other hand, it's simply where me personally, I let the beat flow through me. I let it flow through me. If I feel it right away, I know I'm about to write a banger to it. I just know it. Like when I first heard that beat to last summer, I was actually working, and that's why I started off with the sentence of head into your state, cross that borderline, and then I started reminiscing. That's why I said that damn B word then broke my heart,
bitch.
Right, so I was like,
you can say we talking over here, G. You can say
right.
You can say what you want. You hear me?
So first, the first version of the song I written, it was more so like an actual diss to her. I name dropped her in it.
Oh, you can get sued for that, G.
And I was like, nah, I can't do that. I was like, I gotta be professional. I was like, I'm a reminisce about her, so I'd rather hit them where it hurts with kindness.
Wait,
so
that's a sad song?
Yeah.
It sounded like you were trying to get a girl's number.
Okay.
So the whole your heart last summer.
Right. The whole theory was when I wrote the song was paint the picture. That's why when I was asking a question the whole time, as in like, I was trying to get her back. But then I realized
trying to get her.
No, but then I realized that it was too late at that point. So it
Okay.
became an apology song, kind of at the same time. And I was
Okay.
like, ooh,
I got
do you?
cousins, Greg. You want me to call one of my cousins for?
Nah. I ain't
All
worried
right.
about it. I ain't worried about it.
All
I ain't
right.
worried
Good.
about it.
So good.
Look, like I said, I done moved on,
Yeah.
and I actually thank her now because what I've been through with her. I ain't gonna say what she put me through. What I've been through with her actually helped me write music now.
It wasn't a loss,
And
it was a lesson.
right, so it gives the fans what they want to hear. It's especially it's because people can relate to it. Because I know we all been through one of those heartbreak moments, and you be like, "Damn, I kind
This
of miss her,
nigga
but I ain't
going
about
too
to hit
far right
her
now.
ass up."
Yeah, man. But so let's talk the market. Which market is more competitive? The rap market or the country music market?
The country all the way.
What's more competitive about it than the rap?
One, me being black, trying to do it as one, because how I looked at it when I was breaking them down to what I want to come back into, I could have just simply because I dug deep on research with it. I could have simply just took out a loan, got a credit card for 250,000
Mm-hmm.
and went and bought the
Damn, Greg, you
jewelry and
got good credit,
nah, but this was at that time. Yeah, at the time I did. So
huh?
uh but I was like, oh, I could go buy the jewelry, I can go get the money out, flash the money, do all this and fake like I really got it like that for the rap side. But that's what everybody doing. I ain't trying to do that. So I was like, oh, let me go country. And like how you didn't even think that that was a sad song. I was like, how can I manipulate that I'm heartbroken, but in a good way?
Right, because it's like you trying to get her, but it's the thing you already lost her.
Right. I said, yeah, I already lost it. I
Okay.
already lost it.
You sure you don't want me to hit my cousin up? Go
Nah,
pull up. All right, okay.
nah.
All right. So musically, right? What do you
Uh-huh.
see yourself musically in the next 5 years, G?
Um, Next 5 years, and I can say why I see myself as where I'm a household name, and I'm a firm believer of speaking things into existence to where I will be labeled to be a one of a kind entertainer. To
Okay.
where nobody can, so where they be like, oh man, he really came in the game, and when he came in, he put his foot on the industry neck and never let up.
See, I thought your boy, little dude, what's his name? Old Town Road dude.
Oh, Lil Nas X.
I thought he was paving the way for, you know what I'm saying, on some, but all that other stuff went to hell.
Yeah, he started doing other shit, and
Yeah, all
he
the other
it,
shit was
it
happening. So, you know what I'm saying? Is it a hard breakthrough?
yeah, most definitely. I got from my mentors and all that stuff and people that I listen to. Like I'm not one of these unrealistic people to think, oh yeah, I'm gonna get 1 million followers tomorrow. No, I know it's gonna take time.
Oh, so
Um,
wait, you saying it don't happen overnight, G?
it's more or less likely to happen overnight with country because with country it's all about literally having the right person hear it. But with how I think about it with rap is where you put a catchy beat on, people don't really care about what the lyrics you're saying.
Facts. Facts. Man, my last 3 interviews said that, G. These days it's about the beat. Facts.
So
Facts.
that's why I said I just took it and incorporated it all into one to where like on that song I got the 808s in the background to give it that hip hop feeling to where it just won't be just banjos and shit just playing.
Mm-hmm. If you had to pick one, which one would you pick?
Genres?
Mm-hmm.
Country all day long. All day long.
Why, Greg?
I say you are what you listen to. You are
Okay.
what you listen to. And I know of how I want to carry out my life is where everybody I want to preach real quick, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Um everybody always asks, "Oh man, I wonder why my life is so bad," or
Him.
"Oh man, I wonder." I'm saying like people ask themselves like, or "Oh man, I wonder why all these bad things are happening," and such and such of how things not going their way.
Uh-huh.
But like I always tell people, you are what you listen to. If
Mm.
you always listening, like I don't get me wrong, because every now and then I listen to my Baton Rouge rappers and all that stuff. I listen to the stuff, especially when I'm in one of my moods and I'm drinking. That's what I want to listen to. But on an average day, I don't. I'm all about positive vibes and energy. And most I ain't gonna even say certain, most rap songs nowadays don't portray that at all. Like for example, Sexy Red. No, not disrespecting, but Sexy Red, for example, the image that she gives to the female culture isn't no positive image at all.
Who you said?
Sexy Red,
Who's that?
the pregnant girl with the red hair,
Never
and
heard of him.
you probably have, you probably just don't know her name. But
Never,
did
never heard of him. Never heard. I heard of
uh,
him, but never heard of him. I ain't trying to
but
start no bit. This man, nah, I'm trying to change this up. You talking to him here, G. Exactly what you saying. You preaching to my little brother, so he trying to change the subject. Keep talking to him, G. What you put out, that's what you get in, right?
that's all that is, man. More of the story. That's what it come down to.
Fucking right, fucking right. So you say 5 years you trying to be a household name, right? How
Most
you
definitely.
trying to get to that step, G?
Consistency, consistency, keeping my faith in the man up above, um, and not letting minor setbacks stop me.
Mm. Earlier you spoke of the music being a type of therapy to you. You heard me? That's what it is to you. What do you want your music to do to the listeners?
I want them to feel what I felt whenever they listen to my music.
Mm.
I want them to. You remember how you listen to Michael Jackson?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because
I'm
I
back.
just wanted. You know how if you listen to Smooth Criminal and you kind of you get that feeling like, oh yeah, I'm
I
really
don't
a
know,
smooth.
G, but when I saw that movie and he was doing like this with it, I
Cool.
just wanted to do that for
It
the
made you
last
want to do it,
25
didn't it?
years, G.
It made you want to do it, huh?
Fucking right.
And that's how I want to be whenever that's when I create music. That's the first thing I do, and that's why I haven't released so much because do I got a lot of songs? Yeah, I do, but I only want to release some songs that's gonna I know that's gonna leave an impact. Like
Mm.
some kid can say whenever I do release Rockstar, somebody can relate. Oh yeah, man, I know some me. I was living a fast life, but to me it felt like it was just slow. And the whole time I'm just trying to outrun my problems and what I've been going through.
Mm.
That's the
So,
whole reason why I wrote Rockstar for real, to show like, bro, you're not the only one going through these type of things. It is what it is. Somebody's still gonna love you. Because in my second verse, I state, Mama don't think I'm crazy because she still call me baby.
you hear me? You hear me? So let me ask you this, G. Are you a rapper or are you a country singer?
Both,
Nah, nah, mm-mm.
both,
Nah, nah. Stay out of this goon. Stay out of this goon.
both.
You gotta classify yourself, G.
I'm both, man. Cause I write for rappers. I write for rappers on the side. Um, but I do country strictly for myself. And like I said before, I incorporate both of them whenever I do my country music. So I don't want to sound, because I never want to sound like somebody else. Never. I never want to sound like nobody else. I don't want nobody to be like, oh yeah, he sound like Garth Brooks. No, no, no.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody saying, oh yeah, he trying to be a Lil Wayne. No, no. I like Lil Wayne. I like him and all. I like his style, but no.
Are there any other areas of entertainment that you're trying to get your feet wet in, such as acting,
I was like, oh yeah,
modeling?
man. I used to be an actor, man. I used to be an actor.
How you used to be an actor? What happened?
So uh back I was in so for example back in you remember when the movie Wolverine came out?
Which one?
the let's say Logan. You remember Logan when Logan came out?
Okay, yeah, yeah. Wolverine was my favorite X-Man, so I knew
So
everything about him.
when Logan, before Logan was began shooting, they had an audition down where I'm from, and I was still in high school. And well, I auditioned for that. I auditioned for Spider-Man: Welcome Home. I auditioned for and then I auditioned for a Pepsi commercial. And I actually made all three, but with me and my family being in poverty at the time, I had no way to go to the actual final audition for every last one of them.
You didn't try and look for sponsorship.
Man, when it came down to, because the audition lady, she tried her best. She tried, and I kudos to her, and I hope I see her again someday. Um,
Was this an audition in Alabama?
mhm, mhm.
It said you was black, G.
So no, but it was a black lady auditioning me. It was a black
Okay.
lady. So she told my mom, and I never forget. She was like, he's the only person, because they only held it in the Capitol, and it was over 2,000 people there, and I was the only one that made the audition for all three. For all
Congratulations.
three. And she was like, I know being a single parent, raising all these kids can be a stress on you when it come down to financial. But is there a way, like, I even go half on the flights and the hotels and all that stuff just to get him to that next audition, because we know he would make the audition. And my mom, we couldn't do it at the time. We
Did
couldn't
that
do it. We had,
motivate you or did that hinder you?
man, that shit motivated the hell out of me, man.
That's
That shit
good.
motivated the hell out of me, because it, like, at first it was a setback, because at the time I had just lost my nephew, my house just got burned down, and my mom was just going through a divorce. It was so much going on, and I was like, damn, I was like, life sucks right now. And when I got that news, I was like, man, every time I think something going right for me, it always just go left. And I was like, fuck it. Ain't nobody gonna determine my success.
Mm.
And then from that point on, I just been grinding, keep grinding. And just to throw it out there as a sidebar, of where, like, whenever, like, how I puzzled when you asked about my 5-year goal, because in 5 years I see myself still chasing 5-year me. And as long as I'm still chasing
Hold up.
5-year
Wait,
me,
wait, 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 wait. Elaborate. In five
so
years, you're gonna be chasing the person that's chasing the 5 years?
yes. So, as for example, so if I say in 5 years I want to make $1 million, right?
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure the 5-year me is saying at that point I'm chasing 10 million. So
Yeah,
whenever I even do get to the million, I'm still chasing the next 5-year goal, and then the next 5-year goal, and the next 5-year goal. So I will always be hungry to get to the next step, to
see,
never get complacent.
I fuck with that, G. Because if I get $1 million, I'm gonna act like I lost my mind. I'm just gonna talk about forget where you from, man. Come on, man. New Orleans, who?
Hey, look, I already said it. I just told my folks that shit when I just came back, left from home, because I was like, I'm about to move to Nashville, and they was like, yeah, Nashville gonna embrace you with open arms, with especially with your style. You already making a name through the city. When you go there, puh. And I was like, oh yeah. I said, when I make it there, y'all ain't gonna never know I existed here.
Did you have to switch styles anytime
Yeah,
during your okay?
yeah, I did. I knew that question was coming. Yeah, I definitely had to. Definitely had to. Cause
Mhm.
it was like I said it was like shoes with an outfit. Like,
Elaborate.
you know how you put on that fresh fit and you think a certain pair of shoes go with it, but then when you actually put the shoes on, you like, this motherfucker don't look right.
don't
You
know.
know the shoe, like I'm saying, like, cause I'm a
When I match
sneakerhead.
them shoes with them shirts, I'm usually spot on.
I'm a sneakerhead, and whenever like for my threes, for example, I love threes, and I look at one pair of threes, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this will go good with this shirt, and I put it on, and I'm like, nah, let me change it, let me change to these threes, and I'm like, nah, then I go to another pair of threes, and I'm like, nah,
God
but
damn,
then,
see, that's $650 right there.
hey man, I just, but nah, I definitely had to. I had to switch. I had to switch things up. I had to find myself first. That was a part of my journey. I had to know who I was and what I wanted to be in the first place before I could even do anything. And I knew I couldn't just talk about the basic things whenever it came down to it, because like I was saying, I'm my biggest critic. I'm my biggest critic. When I went back to listen to all my old raps, and I was like, me today is saying that shit's boring. And like
Is there
that,
anywhere on YouTube we can hear you rap?
yeah, on my page actually. On my page actually. It's one of my old videos.
What's the name of it?
Go down for me, but my name was GG.
You got Let's Ride. Oh,
Or just go
Santa.
you just go to my profile and just scroll all the way down.
It's only three. It's only three of them on your profile. It's Last Summer, Old Santa, and Let's Ride.
Oh shit, that's the wrong page. Let me go look on here myself real quick.
My bad. I'm fucking up.
Yeah, if well,
I got a script for a movie, right?
uh-huh.
You said you wanted to be an actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a spot for you. You could be my driver. You know how to drive, huh?
I drive trucks, man.
You drive trucks too?
Yeah.
Damn, dog, you just answering all kind of questions. Okay, let me ask the question first. Is it anything besides rap and country that you do, or was music always the plan for you?
Um.
All right, here you go. Last on mission before. Okay.
Okay. Go. I'm saying it's on that page right there, but go. It's all the way at the bottom.
What's the song called?
Back. You can go to Backbone or Down for Me. I really like Down for Me.
Greg, you got a little brother, Greg?
Nuh-uh.
You lucky. Lucky man, bro.
I am the little brother.
Oh man. I'm the little brother too.
So you understand.
Nah,
you understand. You're looking for guidance, and niggas is just really praying on your downfall. You need a
praying on your downfall.
Nigga, pull his socks. Nigga want me to lose.
All right, I found Backbone.
Listen to that one.
All right. Let's see if I could. I have to put my phone on the charger. Let's see if we got enough.
Anything better than that, dog.
Hold on. Because you don't return to singles. What? What? What?
Damn, I thought nigga was gonna grab this stuff. Nigga returned. Nigga mean, nigga.
You got it.
Just one more time. I'm sure I'm buy your pack. I'm about to buy your pack Sunday. I swear to God, I'm gonna bring you to the store and pick out 2 packs. 2 packs. I know y'all just want something cool. You got a pair of socks that you can do. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I swear, thank you, sir. I swear, thank you, sir.
I'm smelling myself. Who did this beat?
Fuck, I can't. His name is Chaos. Chaos. He do beats for Boosie.
Oh, shout out to Chaos. He got you on this bitch. I see why you like country more, G. What you have to say in rap to get people attention, that's not what you're trying to push.
Right.
Right. I understand. I'm a new viewer, a new listener, and all that. You heard me. It's interesting to me that you combine the two. You know what I'm saying? I interviewed I'm sorry, baby. I interviewed another artist. You play any instruments like the guitar or anything? All right, he played a guitar and everything. He just started singing country music too. He from Utah. I'm gonna pass on your information to him, and maybe y'all could get a hit. You heard me? I'm gonna tag you in the interview that I did with him because he did do a cover of a song, which I'm gonna ask you to do. Can you sing either a cover or can you sing one of your songs? I'm gonna give you the flow.
What you want? Marriage, fun. What you want? Some release, unreleased. What?
Your favorite. You say your favorite song was an unreleased song.
Right.
Can you sing that?
Okay.
You got the flow.
Can you hear me? You get me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, for sure. All right. They said I'm living like a rock star. I'm growing up fast, running from a cop car, burning up gas. I'm always on the road, just stacking up cash. Cause everywhere I go, the latest calling me back. I'm living like a rock star. I'm growing up fast, running from a cop car, burning up gas. I'm always on the road, just stacking up cash. Cause everywhere I go, the latest calling me back. I had to take my new town float to that old town road. When I'm back up in them days, my folks ain't have a radio. Cause if you looking for a party, know the perfect place to go. Send me the Addy and some ladies wanna have a rodeo. Say she like my cowboy hat and my faded blue jeans. She likes a man who sing the country, so tonight it might be me. She got two friends that looking right, I guess tonight it might be three. Cause that tractor leaving style is gonna be a movie scene. When I hop up on the stage, man, the crowd started rocking. 3 drinks to the face, clear the scene, everybody. Haters gonna hate, but I don't fear anybody. Mosh pit, not a club and the crowd going gnarly.
Okay. I appreciate that little sneak peek. Exclusive, you hear me?
For sure,
Straight
for
on the
sure.
Two Nola podcast, you dig? You hear me? So you say you had a deal, right? But it didn't go as planned. Did that hinder your wishes for a deal in the future? Do you plan to stay independent, or do you plan for a few deal in the future?
You know, because I did a show before, and my mom asked, she was like, do you
Yeah.
do you she was like, do you plan to take a deal? She asked the exact same question. And I was like, if they say I could keep all my royalties, then I take it.
Mm,
And I was like,
right.
if they say I could keep 100% and they give me 250, I take it, because then I know they behind me strictly with marketing. I
You ain't
said,
gonna give me 100%. You probably get like 90 or something.
but not even that. I was like, the lowest I take, even if I'm just simple as that, because I know what I'm bringing to the table, the
Mm-hmm.
lowest that I give them is I give them 25% if I keep 75. Because I know where now with the music industry, especially for country artists, they're trying to give country artists 40, they trying to do a 40-60 split to where
That's standard for that's like a rookie contract.
right. But that's what I was like. If they try to hit me with some shit like that, no. Because at that point, if you already see value in me that you want to give me a contract, other people are going to see it too. And if I turn you down, somebody else is going to try to outdo you. If I turn them down, somebody else is going to try to outdo them. And then if they see that I'm trying to just be independent, that numbers just going to keep going up, up, and up the whole time.
What you doing is different and inspiring. I need you to talk to the youngins. Because this kind of generation is a product of the leader, right?
Right,
It could be people with some great ideas or some great things that they could do, but it's not really with the crowd, right? I
right.
want to speak on how important is it to be original and, you know what I'm saying, not really give a fuck about what nobody else saying or think about you.
Say that last part.
About being original and not really giving a fuck about what people say or think about you.
About what I think, right?
Nah, give the youngins, you know what I'm saying, some
Oh
advice.
man,
Yeah, what you doing, like black in country and then you was a rapper, is different. Is not with the crowd. Is is inspiring. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You jumped out the window on some. That's what we call it down here. You jumped out the window on some shit. You heard me? But
Right.
that takes self-confidence. That takes you know what I'm saying, talent, and it takes you to have a fucking attitude, right?
It
Won't you
take dedication too, most definitely.
talk to him for me, G?
I say, because I would say when you start figuring out what's positive and negative, that's the first step when it come down to taking the steering wheel of your journey to the next step. Because I think once I realized that life is, everybody always want life to be a quick get get rich quicker scheme, but it's never been the case. If that was the case, everybody would be rich, but that's not the system that we have to play in. And that's what actually made me say I want to just be different and do my own style and all that. Because if I got something that they want, that's just gonna make me go harder regardless. But even to go from that, like, dog, like, it's so much out here that we can do for our own. And if we all just, like I just posted today, if we look at the next person with a different narrative and think the positive of them first instead of the negative, this world will be so much better, dog. Because I know everybody tired of losing loved ones. Shit, I am. I damn sure am. And only us can change it. It's us. I said the Mexicans work together, the whites works together, the Russians work together, the Chinese work together. We're the only ones that don't work together. Especially when we get somebody with a seat at the table, they always think to say, "Oh, it's all about me now." No, that's not my motive at all. Simple as that. And I live by that faithfully, even to where I don't even charge for shows. I don't charge for features. I don't charge for none of that, because I'm doing this strictly out of love, because I want to see my next brother get brought up with me. because when I do get my first manager, and I live by my word, and I'm a man of my word, I want my first manager to be a black person. I want my first sold out show to be for a predominantly black crowd. I want to give back to the black public school systems. I want to help my community as much as the others help their communities. And it all start with ourselves, man. If we always pointing at the next person saying, oh, he didn't help me do this, or they won't help me do this, fuck them. Go do the shit by yourself. It might take a little longer. Like, we all want a helping hand and lift us up to that next step. But in order to take that next step, it takes the action of yourself to get to that next step. Somebody can pull you all day long, but if you're not willing to do it, shit, man, it ain't gonna be done.
Absolutely. Absolutely, dog. What you doing Sunday, G?
None, man. None. If I ain't driving, I'm right here in this seat.
It's all good. I got a game shows called Know What You Getting Into about hip hop history. You heard me?
Oh, for sure.
So you down?
Oh yeah.
I'm 79-1, G. So prepare to get that ass whooped.
Hold on now. Hold on. What history? Give me the what era? What era? So I can school myself up.
It's all errors. It's all errors. All of them.
Okay.
Never answer one of that nigga.
My little brother been on it. He could tell you. Yeah.
That nigga questions be like, what's the fourth Grammy song Jay-Z got?
I'm gonna ask you one of the questions I asked previously. Who is third on the list of most Grammys ever won in hip hop history?
Why not who has the most Grammys? Niggas say who's third on the list. How we supposed
Who's
to know
third? Who's third on the list for most Grammys?
Yes, sir.
You gotta go look it up.
No. It's a solo artist.
I mean, you tell me. I'm the one that asked the questions. G.
I'm saying, because if we talking about solo artists, then the top five that come into play that's still alive to this day is Eminem. You got Kanye. You got Jay-Z. You got Wayne. And
but who's third on the list?
Thank you.
hip hop, strictly hip hop.
Yeah, strictly hip hop.
I say Kanye.
You would have got a half a point. Kanye and Jay-Z are tied.
Man, nobody listen to damn Jay-Z.
Now, for that half a point, how many Grammys are they tied for?
What? 4? Is it 4?
Nah, I would have took you half a point because you way off. It's the most ghetto game show on social media. So it's all kind of ghetto ass. Yes, Dad. But it's Sunday for 7 o'clock Central Time.
For sure. Just let me know. Hit me up. I damn sure love to be a part of it.
Leave. I ain't do each one, reach one. So what I do is, you heard me, I give you 3 up-and-coming artists from New Orleans that y'all could check out, and you give me 3 up-and-coming artists where you at that we could check out. You want me to go
for sure.
first?
Go ahead.
All right. Junior Montana.
I heard of him.
Junior Montana. Shine Ali. And Chalk the Talk.
Choke the Talk.
Chalk, like chalkboard.
Yeah.
Talk.
The Talk.
Yeah.
Talk the Talk.
And I'm gonna throw in A1 Lagoon because he stand at my neck. I know he stand because I ain't say his name. But I'm gonna throw in A1 Lagoon. You heard me? But it's not it's the one spelled out. You heard me? He
okay.
Cameraman, all that stuff. You heard me?
Send me their names. Send me their names so I can actually listen to them and post them on my story and stuff.
When we get off here, when I release it to Facebook, I'm gonna tag you in, and I'm gonna tag their names in the comments. You heard me?
For sure.
All right. I need my 3 from where you at. Now, are these rappers or country singers?
I only listen I'm the only country artist in my city.
Okay, all right. You're an innovative you.
But rappers wise from my state.
Your city.
Oh, my city. Shit, yeah. My city, man. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all know Honeycomb Brazy.
Yeah.
I'll say
He not up and
uh
coming though, G. He kind of like
you're right. You're right.
little,
He is kind of known. He is kind
yeah.
of known. Um
You cheating,
I
G.
say Fat Mac. It's a guy named Fat Mac. FATTMACC. Fat Mac. Um then you got a guy named Living Legend Lucane.
Does he spell it ING or VN? Living.
I I it's IN LIVIN.
Living legend.
Mm-hmm. And then Lusane LAUSANE.
Now give me one more.
Up and coming, one of the guys I featured on the song with, his name is Forever.
He
His name
spell
is
it.
Forever
He
with
spell
two
it like
R's.
okay. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Like I said, what's your Facebook?
You can either tag my actual personal page, Gregory Williams, or you can search my artist name, Greg Williams 3.
I'm gonna tag both of them. Is it Greg Williams or Gregory Williams?
My artist page is Greg Williams 3.
And your real page is Gregory?
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't find your page. Alright, so when I get off and I release it, I'm gonna tag you in it. But before we get out of here, leave all your social medias, email, whatever, how people could get in touch with you for a feature, or if they want you on a podcast, or just think you're a cool ass nigga, you heard me? That is the song you just put out, whatever project and whatever you're working on, you heard me?
All right, so you want me to put it in the chat box?
Tell us before we get out of here.
Oh, shit, for sure.
Okay.
Shit, for sure. Follow me on Instagram, officially _G Will. You can check me out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, anything with music. Truth be told, anything with music. You want to listen to something new, out of the ordinary country music? Check me out. I'm your boy. My latest single is out right now called Last Summer. Video just recently dropped right now. We at 16K. Go check your boy out. We trying to do something different for the city. I'm repping Montgomery, Alabama. Like I said, check your boy out. I promise you that.
Y'all already know what it is. You heard me? Shout out to Greg. You heard me? Shout out the whole country's music scene. You heard me? Y'all better let my dude in the door before he come get us. You heard me? And if we come, we gonna kick it down. But anyway, you heard me. Until then, y'all will see Greg on the game show. He coming, I'm gonna say, participate in the game show. That is gonna be Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Central Time. You heard me? But until then, it's P. Another General to know the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. A black country singer, boy, we taking over everything, boy.
From us damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that attention. So what you trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real
Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, and I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?